Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Alan here at Lfcredchat. Let me just fix the camera so you can see me. No. There we go, we're good now. Stay, okay. This is the Brendan Rodgers post-match press conference. So I've written down my journalistic notes. You all know I want to be a journalist when I grow up. 24, still want to grow up. But anyway, yeah, that's my passion. That's my career that want to go into. I'm a professional teaching golf professional at the moment, so I do that during the summertime. But I really thought the golf industry, especially over here in the States, is way down. I really need to change career, get out soon. Don't go down with the sinking ship and all that. So I've already got my 1 degree in business, so I'll move on to try and get a journalist degree using my core subjects that I already have. So it won't take 4 years; it will only take 2. And hopefully I have a portfolio of work, maybe a radio presenter, that's why I do the YouTube videos, or a written journalist, which would be great. So that's why I do it. So that's why I stepped in to do the post-match press conferences, writing down notes like you would if you were about to write a story about the match, or if you're about to write something about Brendan Rodgers. Taking down his quotes and all that stuff. So we'll jump straight into that. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Lfcredchat, and also make sure you subscribe either up here, down here, comments down below so you can be added on to the next comment show. I'm lacking a little bit in comments to make it a real worthwhile 30 minutes of your comments and me talking about them. So if you want to do that, make sure you have your comments down below. I'm getting back into the swing of things, of commenting back and everything. The new year really hit me pretty bad with just, going, oh, I'll do that later sort of thing. I'm done procrastinating. I'm getting back into it. That's why I'm doing about 3 or 4 or 5 maybe videos tonight. Just getting straight into it. I've done my calendar here for all my articles that I'm going to be writing, so make sure that you look out for almost an article per day. I'm predicting. I've got a couple of different sites that I do it for, so hopefully I'll get a lot of articles out. So make sure you follow me on Twitter at Lfcredchat so you can find out all my articles when they come out, and I'll repost them for you, and we can talk as well about anything Liverpool that you want to, because I reply to all tweets. So without further ado, it's 2 minutes already in. I'll get stuck into his press conference. It was only 4 minutes long. It was quick. Also, one thing before I start, please, if there's any journalists that are watching me that have stumbled upon me and you go to his press conference, please speak up. There's no point in a press conference if I can't hear your question when you're asking them. Please speak up. One guy was so bad. Second question, just mumbled, just in love. So, Brendan, do you think Stevie play pretty well? What are you saying? Speak up. Fucking hell. Anyway, first question, were you delighted with today's performance? What a question. Well done. I wonder what he's going to say. It was a tough game. West Ham have been excellent of late. The players battled really well, and they're outstanding. Usual Brendanisms, he's going to compliment the away team after a win. He's going to compliment our team, Liverpool, after a win. But he did have this to say again. And for fuck's sake, please, someone in the ground staff, please fix the pitch, because Brendan doesn't like it. The home pitch at Anfield, he's done this at least twice now. It was a difficult playing surface, he said. Difficult playing surface at home. I don't think I've ever heard of a home manager complain about the home fucking pitch. But anyway, that's twice he's done it at least, so please, ground staff, ask him, what does he want? What does he want from you? Because obviously you're not doing it. He's telling the media over and over again. The next question was pretty much unrecognisable. It was that guy, oh, please, Brendan, can you please talk about it? Oh, fuck off. Anyway, they moved on. Sturridge, he was asked about Sturridge. He's going to manage his time coming back, so you'll probably see him in another couple of sub appearances. Next game is Bolton away. Maybe you'll see him. No, you probably see him looking at the next couple of fixtures. Bolton away, Everton away, Tottenham at home. So that's the next 3 over the next 10 days, that is. Bear in mind, you'll probably see him start the derby against Everton. I'll probably see him on the bench against Bolton. He'll come on pretty early into the game with that. See him on the bench against Everton. Definitely play against Tottenham, because he's worth at least 3 goals against them. But about manager's fitness, great first touch he had. I was then asked about Sturridge and Ibe coming on. Looked really like a threat. Better and better offensively, and he's been doing this for the last couple of press conferences. I've pointed out many times. Defensively strong. He wants to put across this team defensively strong, and I liken it to like Man United. People that talk about Man United, well, as of late, I think it was Phil Neville. He said that Man United weren't that bad at the back for letting in goals. But he said it, and if you say it enough, you say Man United done that bad, Man United done that bad, Man United done that bad, Man United done that bad at letting in goals. People will say, well, you know what? You know, to their pals, you know what? Man United done that bad letting in goals. I don't know what you're talking about. Man United defence isn't that bad, and then you get that. So Brendan's trying to do. Brendan is doing this defensively strong, defensively strong, defensively strong. So eventually a journalist is going to type up bum bum bum, and Liverpool were defensively strong. At the back, Sacco did really well, Lovren did really well, you know, Scotland did really well, Emre Can did really well, blah blah blah. And that's the way he wants to put it out. So he goes on and on about being defensively strong, compact is what you're going to hear a lot from. And he did that again, and he went out of his way to say Sacco did really well. So everybody that's hoping that Sacco will win Brendan Rodgers over, me as well. I think Sacco is. I think he's nailed on in the team sheet now, which is fantastic. He also praised Skittle and Mignolet and Lucas Leiva as well, and Emre Can towards the end. He said that we pressed the game well. That's something that I really saw too. Sturridge really came on in the second half, pressed very well in that striker position, and everybody else did their job as well. He was then asked about Sturridge again. You know, when are you going to manage his time coming back? Are you going to gradually have him in? And he said he'll come back into the fold. He's excited for him to play. Him and Sturridge are excited to play for him to play, which is great. He was then asked about Raheem Sturridge and Daniel Raheem and Sturridge, I guess. Raheem Sterling and Daniel Sturridge being together, and he said he's more concerned about the team. Brendan likes to flip a question like that. If you're talking about talking about players too much, you like to flip it and then turn it into a team question. So he says he's more concerned about the team. You know, Lallana's playing well, Jordan Henderson's playing well, Lucas Leiva played well, Moreno played well, Emre Can played well, the centre backs played well as Emre Can, Mignolet played well. So the whole team effort played well. So he said that he's excited about the collective. I am as well as a fan, to say as well as Brendan Rodgers. I am very excited about this collective, especially Ibe, okay, especially Sturridge, Sterling, Markovic, Lallana. I'm excited to see them all. Lallana for me as well needs to step up into the next gear coming on, but I'll mention that in other ones. This is really the time, but I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are as well. Solid back three, good goalkeeper coming into a bit of form. Lucas Leiva as per usual, but I'll come on to that in a different video. It was asked about Stevie Gerrard. So for anybody that was wondering about Stevie Gerrard that hasn't already heard the news, he just had a tight hamstring, tight hammy. Didn't want to risk it because he wants to be a main feature in the Bolton game, FA Cup game. Brendan wants him to play in that. So today's game against West Ham, it was just precautionary that he sat out today, let it rest, get some treatment on it, and then move on. Again, like I said, there's a lot of games coming up in February, so I 100% believe him in that. I don't think he was dropped. He was then, very last question, he was then asked about Andy Carroll, if he was lucky not to be sent off. He said Andy is very physical, and our players know that. Our players are very cute defending and dealt very well with him. Didn't let him bully him too much. Touches around him and stuff like that, did really well. And that was the end of the press conference, and that was it. So, very good press conference again from Brendan. It's easy to do a press conference when you're winning. You just have to say everybody played great, and they all did. I was thoroughly impressed. So make sure you guys, if you like these videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up, so I know, because I'm going through a whole bunch of different videos. So if you give them more thumbs up, then I know to keep doing them. If I don't receive any thumbs up, then I'll start thinking about doing something else instead. But thumbs up the video, comments down below also helps. If you like these videos, make sure you comment down below. Subscribe either up here or down here in the corner, depending on what you're looking at, what you're playing this on. And then, as always, follow me on Twitter at Lfcredchat. And as always, like I like to sign off, stay safe, guys. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye bye. See you there. Bye.